What's going on, True Combat King family? As usual, it's your host, Rary187, and I'm accompanied with my president, Mr. Gameaholic. How you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself, Ray?
Pretty well, pretty well. And of course, we got our vice president elect to be precise. TCK Dirty Dan, how are you doing today?
Doing well. Doing
Doing
well.
well. Okay, I'm gonna try to sound like you. Doing well. Doing well. How was that? Was that close? No, not really. All right, whatever.
You are
Kokomo,
right.
how
I'm
you
doing
doing over
well.
there? Yeah, doing well. There
I'm
it
doing good, man. How about
is.
yourself?
Pretty good, man. Usual paid member, always here to bless the stage for us. Well, it's good to see you. And to everyone else at home, thank you for tuning in to TCK News. It's always a pleasure to have you. Let's get on into it, shall we? All right. So for our first order of business, I just want to go ahead and just say thank you to you. I mean, as you guys know, you could be anywhere else right now, but you're choosing to take time out of your weekend to watch this communication. If you are a commander, we know that you have had a hard week, but as you now know, this is definitely part of your job description. So we look forward to communicating with you throughout these future televised programs. So thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. Game, how you doing this week, man? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
You don't look good, man. You look tired as hell, just staring off into the goddamn light. Just, I'm doing good. Look, a goddamn zombie just standing there. Like, I'm doing good. Yeah, yeah, just like that. Yeah, zombie talk. Yeah.
Must be all those hours, man. Must be all those hours.
Oh man. So what do you guys say we go ahead and get into our business, Mr. Kokomo? Tell me, how's everything been going in your world? I believe you are president over our Gems of War and our future president over our Top Titans community, in which case I want to assure you we are working on that. So, how's everything going? What should we be focusing on right now?
Um, with Gems of War, if you've been keeping up the past couple days, there's been a major update.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really as far as the gameplay. Most of it is aesthetic. A little difficult to read something, but it's pretty much generally the same thing. You just got to get used to it. Some things they have kept the same, other things changed completely. So just look at it, just check it out, and see how you like it. Me personally, I don't really like it, but to each his own.
Yeah.
Um, as far as the statues go for the guild, we're still working on the yellow. And after that, like I want everything to be at level 15. I think it's 15 or 16, and then we'll take a break and whatnot. But we do need more active players. As far as the Guild Wars goes, I've only seen 3 people active participating in the war itself. So definitely try and keep up on that. It's sorry for the sorry for the stuttering. There's notices throughout the whole entire thing saying when the Guild Wars are starting, so make sure to keep an eye out on that. Um, and if you start to backtrack and whatnot, there's no rush on it. Just try and get it done by the end of the week.
Here.
So,
And Kokomo, please
other than that,
remember,
it
you're always free to adjust your ranks as you see fit. I mean, someone may have earned a promotion a month ago. Does that mean they're entitled to it a month later? Not necessarily. Ask Game, he could tell you all about people earning promotions and shit and then slowly fucking off directly after. So, my advice to you as a president is to definitely remember that that is your leverage tool. You have the right to decide anyone beneath you where they are to sit. Doesn't matter if you're a paid member, if you're not contributing the way you should, then you can always go down to that bottom level for free members too. That's always an option. So I will encourage you to definitely consider adjusting your ranks kind of as a way of communicating with your members that either you're pleased with them or you're not pleased with them. But either way it go, their standing in the gym's family should be a reflection of your feelings.
All right, I'll definitely take that into consideration. I can use all the help that I need. So,
Here, here. And just so you
but
know, the presidential staff, we have heard about your desires to attempt to launch some type of social media content in regards to your Gems Award post. We totally find that more than acceptable and highly diggable. I will personally like to work with you on this project, as with me being a black shoulder, my main priority is all of those type of things behind the scenes. So get with me on your spare time, and we can definitely sit down and see exactly how useful you can be as a whole to our Facebook community. Cause you've been with us for a while. I think I might see a future admin in you or something. But we'll cross that river later, okay?
all right, man. Um, but going back to Gems Award, there's not much else to go through. Just try and work on the statues, make sure they're all good. Try and participate more, and make your presence known with the guild, and it will be noticed, and you will be rewarded for what you do in the guild. So,
Now, I'm sorry, y'all. I know I look weird, but is it me or does it look like Dan got a fucking bullet hole in his visor? Like, I just cannot stop looking at the damn
What is
bullet hole. I
that?
just cannot stop looking at it, man. I'm looking dead at you, and right in the middle of your eye, it looked like I took this here pistol and just here, just come here. Don't move.
At least
Don't
you don't
move.
have a
One time.
CD in his head,
Come
right?
here.
Jesus Christ.
Come here. Did you just call? Hey, fuck you, man. All right, fuck you, okay? Just so you know, this is a floppy disk, okay? This is a floppy drive right here. This is old school. Oh gosh, not a disapproval, Ray. Not a disapproval. I gotta give myself the nod. I'm wearing the shit. I can't even say nothing to you. Goddamn, he got me good on that one. Oh
come like you
man.
tape binoculars to your face.
Oh gosh, yeah. This right here is like really ghetto night vision. Just get the CD-ROM out. All right, but all jokes aside, let's get back onto it. So, Mr. Kokomo, did you have any more updates for us from your sectors?
Um, no, as far as Gems of War goes, that's pretty much it, man.
Well, Mr. President, it's always a pleasure to have you here, and it's hell, as I said, you became kind of like a regular. So, what I want to do for you, since you're always fucking here, is the seat next to Gameaholic on that side over there, right there. Turn around. You see that S? See the S? Turn around. Go ahead. Turn around. I'm dead serious, motherfucker. Turn around. You see the S? Your seat is
Mhm.
officially by that S. Okay? You sit by the president on that side permanently. So anytime you come, you have a assigned seat now. Congratulations. To every other
Well,
paid
thank
member
you.
out there, I don't know what's going on, man. We expect to see like a bunch of you guys here. Let's line this stage up. Let's get this place popping. So more paid members, please hop on with us. Mr. President,
Yeah?
motherfucker, how you doing there? Goddamn, talk to me, man. Shit, don't just look at me. I'm
I'm
not
good, I'm
crazy.
good, I'm
Shit,
good. Don't just stop
Jesus
in mid-sentence. Alright, what's up?
nothing, man. I just wanted to say hi to you, man. Damn, I'm getting kind of stage fright. I gotta go over my business now and stuff. I ain't got nothing to talk about. You guys, how you doing there? I just want to inform everyone that basically there's a few small updates that you should be made aware of in a few of our other planets. We're gonna start off with Summoner's Wars, which is like the largest one right now. That is, well, let me rephrase that. It's not the largest of our planets. It's a large project. There we go. It's a larger project that I'm working on in Black Shield. That seems to be a much more appropriate statement. Now, you guys, just so you know, this weekend they're giving out another cool monster. He's 3 stars. Kind of hard to get the guy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Kalito's Dungeon as usual. Now, if you are not familiar with what's going on, they're having a fall event and it's almost over. Go ahead. Every time you get a gem from now on, you're going to get something cool in return. You just have to click on events and make sure that you're actively engaging it. Hell, just for playing the game, they give you 30 energy every day. I mean, that's not bad, right? So, that's all
I've
we
got
really
like
have.
1,000.
Oh, you got 1,000? God damn.
It's
Damn, what's that?
ridiculous. I can't get rid of it.
Repeat after me. Beefcake! It's like, no, but all jokes aside, game. One thing that I personally do when it comes down to that treasure box, because I know it can be very deceiving, is try not to look at it like, oh my gosh, I have all these items and they all have to get out the box right now. If you can process in your mind that every single day you get on, they're going to give you new shit in that little box every single day. So you just start taking out the stuff that has less than 24 hours, then every single day you're going to have an adequate amount of resources to get through that day without having to have 1,000 resource points on your hands and no way to really get rid of them. So please stop using all your treasures right away. Just sit on them for a week, and you'll notice they're gonna start getting down to that little 8-hour window where you're playing at night anyway. That's your resource kit. If you do it that way, you'll always have something to depend on.
You're not gonna waste your shit. Exactly.
Bingo, bingo. Like right now, I got a full box of shit, dude, and I got stuff going up to 45 days, all the way down to a couple hours to open, and I just always got shit. Oh, and last thing, you guys, don't forget you can always make up to 5 free wishes right now, which is kind of gnarly. I mean, to say the least, that's
It's
pretty gnarly.
nice.
Yeah, so I'm encouraging all members to take full advantage of that. Totally take advantage of it. And we're working on trying to get more active members. So once we cross that bridge, we will totally be trying to tackle actual guild events. So good luck to all of our summoners out there, and just know that we're with you. I don't really have too much to say on the other planets, but I don't want them to go totally neglected. Um, as far as Elder Scrolls is concerned, there's been a few more updates. Most importantly, we have about $100,000 in the bank right now in that game, so we're not broke. We just don't have the adequate manpower to actually make this money worth a damn. So Kokomo, that's kind of what I want to tell you, dude, is when you do actually hop on Elder Scrolls, you're rolling with the fucking king. Okay, like we're rich. We're rich as shit on that game, I swear. We got more money than we know what to do with right now. And we just don't, it's like, okay, we're in limbo. We don't have enough to where we can buy a store, but we do have enough to where we can buy every damn thing in the damn game if we wanted to at least 5 times. So, if we can actually get on there, the two of us, start actively playing the game, pick a day out of the week, whatever, and slowly start building a following again and having them make regular deposits, then just know we left off on about a good 45% completion of our goal. So we got something to fall back on. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready. We got a world of wizards and dragons and 13-year-olds riding chairs and shit to deal with. But yeah, let's get to it whenever you're ready. All right.
All right, man.
And I'm also gonna mention another one that's still a popular favorite in the family, if you will, and that's gonna be Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, I know that I myself haven't played recently, and I will be getting back on that as soon as I'm done with all this labor I'm working on. Jesus Christ. But until that time, if anyone out there is listening to this communication and you have that game, we have a branch out there, and we would love your participation on it. Please note our guild usually is highly active. It's going to consist of a lot of people you don't know from the Halo universe, a couple of older people that you may remember, depending on how old you are, but for the majority, that's a whole new world, and we would love to have you guys over there. So that's pretty much all I really have for this week. I'm not going to keep beating dead horses to death, but I definitely want to let everyone know that these horses are still kicking, and I think the other one took a shit an hour ago, so we probably should get them some water. Yeah. Any questions about that? No? Well, I don't know where the fuck the water's at,
No.
man. Goddamn, shit. I mean, fuck that horse. But all right. So moving onward, game. How's everything for you in your sector?
All right, so we're doing pretty good over here on Clash of Clans. Let's start with that. So Clash of Clans, people again here and there. Some people come in, ask for co and leave. Yeah, whatever. Numbers overall improved. Um, I, I just want to let you guys know that the Clash Member of the Week is actually going to go to my cousin, Jordan. That's his name, actual name, and in Clash of Clans.
Oh, fuck
And
it. Here. Yeah, go Jordan. Yeah, fuck it. Let me see that Jordan.
now the reason for this is because
Yeah, filthy animal.
when I had a talk with him several months ago, and said if I was to give him a position, would he be able to hold it down? He said he would, and he has been the most consistent in the entire clan of anyone else who's managed to get that position.
Here,
So
here.
since he's had it, he's held it for
Go
I want to
Jordan.
say 4 months now
Jordan.
or so.
It's your birthday.
He's
Go Jordan. Go
really held it
Jordan.
down.
It's your birthday. What? Go Jordan. You're
It's
holding
not his
down.
birthday yet, but
Holding
anyway.
down. Holding down, Jordan. Holding down. Yeah. There you go. Little Jordan dance. That's my Jordan dance. What do you think?
Anyways, uh,
Yeah,
someone's
thank you,
moving.
man. Nod of
Anyway,
approval, man. Right on, Kokomo. High five, man. Ready? Come on, high five. Ready? Come on, let's go. Over game's head. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
don't hit me. Don't hit
Damn.
me.
High five. All right, we got it. We got something close enough anyway. You know, it's just Halo physics. We tried, man. We tried.
Anyways,
Don't be giving me no nod of
okay,
disapproval, Dan.
so
Shit. Say something at least. Christ, Dan's up here giving me a halfway
so
nod of disapproval and shit.
we need to work though on our individual donations. There was one complaint this week about how there was not a donation before the clan war ended. This donation was sent like I say it was 6 hours ago, was not filled. Now, usually when it gets that desperate, I end up filling it, but that cannot always be the case. I've started a new job for you guys that do not know, and it just can't always be like that. We need to have, especially our elders, putting in more donations, and the members who want to get their elder positions need to be donating too. If we only have one or two donators, it's never going to work. We're never going to win our wars.
Thank you.
So, yeah, let's just work on that. One more
Man,
thing.
don't be pushing on me, Dan. Don't be pushing on me, man. I'm crazy, man. You don't know me, Dan. You don't know me, man. You don't know me, Dan. You don't know me, man. You don't know me,
you
man.
guys,
Wait. Bob and weave, Dan. Where you at, Dan? Where you at, Dan? Where you at? Bob and weave,
you're
Dan.
not
Where you
gonna
at?
help me,
Bob and weave, Dan. Where you at? Where you at, Dan? Yeah, you don't know me. You don't know me. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry.
they call him Joe Dan for a reason. Anyway, so, so, one more thing you guys should know is that there is an event out. This is a 60-day long event. Okay, we've never had an event this long since they started events. It's called the Builder Base Mega Marathon. Now, what this is what we've recently had is we've had 3-star win bonuses available every 8 hours as opposed to 24 for our builder base. Since that event has ended, they have followed it up with an event to where you can reset your loot reward timer for a discounted amount of gems. Now, because I still haven't managed to get through all those, I don't actually know how many gems. I haven't been able to see it on my own screen, but this is available for 60 days. So
How many
whereas
gems you
say
got,
this
man?
round it, say you have, I have like 900 gems. I've been
Goddamn.
saving mine.
Fucking millionaire shit. Ball much to
Um,
you?
but say for example, your timer just finished or something, and you have like 180 gems to reset it. This could be something like 120 gems or 90 gems now instead. So just keep an eye out for that if you're definitely, especially if you're struggling with your builder base loot.
Here.
But that's pretty much everything for Clash of Clans. What do you guys think?
Well, I personally think that I owe everyone in Clash of Clans a deep apology. I just need everyone in every TCK universe to understand that right now Ray is in a very unique place. There's not too many people in this family that can really understand or relate to exactly what I go through on a day-to-day basis and call business. But just know, you guys, I'm doing everything in my physical power to return back to every planet within due time. So I haven't forgotten about you guys. It just, if I don't get this work done, well, these lights go off, and that's not good, is it? So that's all I want to say, games. Just a personal apology to everyone.
I do appreciate that. All right, well, without anything else being on our Clash of Clans, let's move on to Halo 5. So, starting off with the Halo 5 member table, I say this every week, guys, and I'm going to keep saying it. We need you guys to start checking out the games. I mean, obviously, don't check out games you're not interested in. I mean, shit. But if you have even the slightest of interest or any questions, be sure to contact us about it, and we'll be sure to let you know about the games and whatnot. Easy as anything to join them because we need the help on them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the member of the week this week is gonna be going to Zanzarox. Now, why? Actually, it's very obvious first. Why you may ask? He's got a high level of performance on every single level. So he's
You know what?
always
Just 'cause
holding
I
his
shooting at people
events.
at home, hold on.
Yeah, we know it's okay.
You filthy animal.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, so why you may
Too
be
soon, Ray.
asking is for a for a high level performance in every aspect. He's always holding his events. He's always posting in the social club. Um, Hell, he's even got paperwork down packed, and you
Here,
don't
here.
see that very often in many commanders. Now, that's with no disrespect being shown, but it is hard to show a proper level of mastery for paperwork.
Here, here.
But that's it for member table. Moving on to commander table. I want to congratulate those who have managed to finish all the available scholarship levels. The gold level is now opening. So just keep an eye out for that, guys. Get the presidential staff member to complete it. But for those who have not finished the current levels, we need you guys really to try and make a catch up, all right, over this week. And if you really need it, over the next week. But we don't want to keep pushing that out any longer than that. Okay.
Don't worry.
Other
Here's
thing
how
I've got
this
to
is gonna
say
work.
is,
If we are pushing out longer than that, it's because we're pushing you out of your seat directly after that. Please listen to my words as a very stern warning. We love all commanders in TCK. We want you guys all here. We really want to work with you guys in the future. We really, really do. But this is not a game right now when we don't got time to play. And big things are happening right now. So either you're going to be prepared on top, sitting here in TCK heaven, or are you going to be one of them commanders that's going to get ran over in a couple of days? So my advice is that you listen to what your president just said very clearly and understand we're highly serious. We need you guys to finish up sooner than later. And thank you guys for everything you have done. Sorry, game. I just really don't think they understood the severity of what you're saying.
no, you're fine, you're fine. But ultimately, the reason this is so important is because you guys are the leaders, and if we have other people coming in, following in those footsteps, would it really make any sense to say you got to take the scholarship, but you haven't done it yourself? Of course not. That's why it's so important. But anyways, moving on, we need to work with these green shielders. All right, I am happy to see that there were a few tryouts around the other night, but for those who have not even been seen online, we need to try and reach out to them. The last thing you want to see is 3 or 4 people being dropped from the system entirely. So be sure to try and push these tryouts. You know, there is such thing as waiting for oh so long to try and get the person feeling comfortable, but uh, to over a month, that is too high a degree.
Hey,
So
game. What
let's
do you
try
say
and
we
push
use this
those
as a training
tryouts.
period? Let's go ahead and try to get some training. Hey, you guys. Tell you what. If you are currently a gold crown in TCK, this is your first assignment. Catalog all your commanders and figure out who is actively helping you in Green Shield and who's not. From there, you're going to set a quota for help with your house. You're the gold crown, you are the boss. It's up to you to definitely start telling, even if you're in a higher house and the lower house don't have one, I don't care. It's your job now to start setting quotas and figuring out why your commanders are not helping or patting the ones on the back that are helping. But this will no longer be your president's job. His job will be to demote your ass if you don't get this job done. Is that fair? Fuck it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
pretty fair.
Oh, okay.
Pretty fair. But ultimately, we don't want that to be seen as a punishment or anything. We want it. We want you guys to just understand that
You're a
when
fucking
people are on
manager
for a
now. You
trial
got a
and there's
job to do.
people when there are people on for a tryout, you've got commanders requesting for a tryout. Even if you can't be there, I would be content if you were to at least respond and say why. Think of it like call outs in a game. If you don't call out at all, that's one thing. If I can't help out Ray on the Warthog, I need to give him a reason. Think of it
Thank
very
you.
much like that, but we just need to be trying to help out more. Use the King's Corps as well. Get some members on if we need to. But this get these trials done. Final thing, and I keep saying, we need uh, the highest rank who is available at this Saturday meeting time. If a presidential member is not available, to host some form of get-together event. There is no specific requirement of what this is going to be.
You can get together and circle jerk
This
as far as
is
we care. Just spend time together.
absolutely but this is important so we can kind of keep that family gesture, um, especially after business. We don't want to get together just for business and then depart. Um, but for you guys that are watching this, you also need to know that obviously I'm not there right now, so that will be required after this communication.
Hmm. And I'm probably working too right now. I'm think I might pop in. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm at, TCK. Just pray for your Ray Ray. Pray for your Ray Ray.
But yeah, that is everything for Halo. What do you guys think?
I'm trying to figure out what the hell Dan's thinking. That's what I think. This motherfucker ain't said shit all day. He just standing here looking that way. What is Dan looking at? What are
He's
you looking
probably
at, Dan?
thinking, why have you got a floppy disk on your head?
Leave my goddamn floppy disk alone, motherfucker, okay? I'm dead serious, man.
Can I say
I ain't gonna be
something real
talking
quick?
shit about my floppy disk no more. What's up, pal? You got me
Absolutely.
defending this fucking raggedy ass shit? Oh, hell no.
I kind of just want to throw this out there, y'all. If y'all didn't make my first house meeting, um, when I was talking about the Green Shield, the way I see it, Green Shield as well as Cubs and Knights, they are the future of TCK,
Mm-hmm.
and we should definitely treat them as such. They are our lifeline. They are our future. We may be here right now. We may be running the show, but they're going to be sitting in our seats in the future while we
Mm-hmm.
kick back, drink margaritas, and Black Shield. So
Wait,
let's treat them as
wait,
such.
wait, wait, wait. Dane, did you hear that?
Uh, are you
Did you
volunteering?
hear
Are
that?
you volunteering, Kokomo?
Did you hear that?
I did. Yeah.
Kokomo, for the record, the closest thing to a margarita machine I have in Black Shield is a cup of ice water, and the ice is too fucking hot, so that shit melted an hour ago.
I'll just make myself a cup of tea
Kokomo
then.
can cook for us.
That's the
Kokomo
closest
can
thing we
cook for
got
us.
to.
That's fine. Kokomo, you just cook and like hand it up.
To everyone at home, I just want to let everyone know if you ever do make it to Black Shield, it is a fun time. I'm not even going to sit here and jive. I have a great time in Black Shield, but there is more work to be done in this family, and we need you guys to climb to the top of this pyramid to see the next pyramid. Look here, don't talk to TCK that way. Yeah, don't you talk to TCK that way. No, I said no. I'm sorry, you guys. My little midget. Girl, would you go? Would you go on back over there behind stage? Go. Go see your mama or something. Go. Go. Bye. Love you. Bye bye. Oh, they're so cute at this age. I swear to God, they barely listen though. All right. That was a little. My daughter right there. Little Miss Ray. Okay. Well, sorry about that, Dan.
Uh,
You just want to keep it moving right quick? Just try to get through the rest of our presentation. I know, it's a lot to talk about. That's all.
uh, Ray, do you want to take the thing that we were talking about earlier?
You know what? It'll be my extreme privilege and honor. TCK, how you doing there?
Appreciate it.
This is one time that I don't actually do this very often, but today is a day that everyone at home will get a chance to be a part of the Black Shield experience. And I am acting today on behalf of the presidential staff's best interests and needs. Not so much their wishes, but at least their best interests and needs. So, with that being said, at this point in time, I'm gonna need my friend to come on over here. Hey, gang, would you mind trading spots with my buddy right there? Trade spots with him, would you? Okay, you back up that way. How you doing there? For everyone at home, my friend here, he's gonna be representing the person that could not be here this evening. Uh, they do send their well wishes and thoughts. They want to let everyone know that they are ecstatic and they're looking forward to all of the upcoming things that's going to be heading to all of our ways very soon. And they do feel more than confident that they can undergo the responsibilities, and more so, they've already prepared on their assignments for the upcoming term of this seat. So, with that being said, I would like today to go ahead and say congratulations to Mr. Shahufa. Your diligence in this family, your willingness to go above and beyond, your time that you spent with us, your patience that you have given to the commanders beneath you, has not went unnoticed, not for 1 second. All them times that you spent away from your wife on Friday nights just to make sure we had a custom game night, once again, was not unnoticed. And for all of the endeavors that you have went through, we feel that it is time. We feel that it is time for you to go ahead and take the next responsibility in the family. And today we're going to go ahead and start preparing you for an ascent to a higher seat. On this day, appointed by my president, somewhat seconded by my vice president, somewhat. It is my extreme privilege and honor to present to you the appointed vice presidential uniform. You will be wearing this for the remainder of this year. This is to signify to every other member of TCK that you have climbed as hard as one man can climb. And this is to show all other men in TCK that it's possible, if they do put in the same level of dedication and due diligence, that they can achieve the same thing that you've aspired for. So at this point in time, on behalf of all of the presidential staff, I would like to be the first one to say welcome to the team, and we look forward to teaching you as well as working with you. Do you have anything you'd like to say right now?
I want to thank my cat, my dog. I want to thank y'all. I'm just so honored.
Well, thank
Nah,
you,
for
man.
real though.
Shout out for Shahufas. That was beautiful. Yeah. What the fuck are you shooting over there, man? What the hell is that thing? Yeah, shoot it again, man. Looking all weird and shit. We got bullets, and you got this like fucking blue man gun just going off in the air. Oh yeah, there
Oh no,
we go. All right.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Kokomo.
with that being
No,
said,
no Kokomo.
Shahufa really does want to let everyone know that he is grateful for this position. He wants everyone to know that as he has put value into the jewels that was given to him beforehand, he looks forward to wearing those jewels as he teaches the next generation of kings. So, Shahufa, on behalf of all of us, congratulations, and we're all very proud of you. Thank you. Oh yeah, and while I'm got your guys' attention, I'm gonna take a few more seconds to kind of help out all the commanders on the gold crown level. So consider this a little gift from Black Shield. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly what you guys know or don't know by now, but I do know that you guys have been making progress. One thing I do know for a fact is that there has been a few big changes in TCK, and it's highly evident now more than ever that these changes are magnified, not just brought to light, but magnified. So, the main one that I would like to highlight tonight is going to be house placement. You're probably asking, what am I talking about? Well, very simple. TCK is no longer operating on a house by house by house by house basis. Those days are officially going away. But for now on, TCK will be operating underneath the guise of the higher house is in charge of the lower house. If you are a lower house commander, you are just that. You are in charge of the lower house. Now, to kind of give a little bit of clarity to what that means and what it don't mean, the person in the higher house, let's just say the gold crown. The gold crown in the higher house officially now has authority over their house and your house, which means if they don't like you, they can demote you out of your position. That's entirely possible. If you're not working out and you're not fitting into the food chain, the gold crown of the higher house can easily come into your house and say you're no longer commander in this house. Your gold crown can try to stick up for you, but there's not very much that your gold crown in the lower house can do about that, except for talking to him and hoping that he may be able to persuade the higher commander to make a different decision. In the lower house, your job is more or less to assist the higher house. They will be giving you assignments. They will be asking you how are you doing with productivity. They will essentially be your managers. So, to kind of give you guys a little heads up and hint, if the gold crown and stealth house is transferring a member in infantry house, the infantry commander don't need to be on that paperwork. The gold crown of the highest house on the wing needs to be on that paperwork, because the gold crown of the lower house, the furthest you can do is you could say, I would like to have you go from member to class to learn how to be a bronze crowner. That's about the extent of their recommendation. They could recommend a member to be kicked out of their house. That's always there too. But as far as you saying as a lower house commander that you're going to send this member to the higher house, no, you're not. You don't have that jurisdiction no more. You don't have that right, nor do you have that say so. You will be communicating with the higher house commander, and if they would like to have that member, then they will tell you it's acceptable, in which case they will do the paperwork themselves. Now, you're probably asking, why am I going over that? But if you haven't already had a conversation with Dan about the Gold Crown level, when you get to it, just remember that I did mention that. It will come back to haunt you on your EBQs. Trust me. All right. So, Mr. President, that's all I had to say, man. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to make sure that everyone's on the same page, as far as who's in charge of whose house for now on in the future. I really don't want there to be any misconceptions. And if you don't like that, then I encourage you as a commander to totally try to apply for the higher house. That's my only recommendation.
Was that necessary now?
All right, kids.
All right, well, I really appreciate that. But with that being said, there is nothing else on the Halo table.
All right, so I guess at this point in time, you guys ready to go get some nachos or something?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, TCK, as usual, it's always a pleasure to see you guys, and I know it's been kind of a long week, but just know it's only because you guys are growing, and you guys are the shit, and you deserve this growth. So with that being said, TCK, we love you. My badass kids say goodnight, and we'll see you guys next week, as long as Dan's ass show up on time. Have a great one, TCK. Hey. Don't give me no nod of disapproval, motherfucker. You the late one. Look at you. You late leaving the stage.